So you want to work out. Well, the key to a good, solid workout is going to be your warm-up. So I'm going to show you a good, solid warm-up that you are able to do if you do not have a lot of space for big dynamic movements, but still gets in dynamic aspects rather than just stationary stretching. And it's still going to get your heart rate up to a normal level that will help you perform at your best in the gym. So to get started, we're going to come down onto all fours in a nice tabletop position. So my elbows are stacked under my shoulders, which are stacked over my wrists, and my knees are stacked under my hips, about shoulder width apart. From here, I'm pushing my navel so my belly button down into the floor and my head is coming up. Now from here, I'm going to push my navel up to the sky, rounding my back, and my ears are coming to my biceps. You are going to want to repeat this 6 times. After that, what you're going to want to do is we're going to do something called thread the needle. So I'm going to start with my right hand. I'm going to reach up to the sky. My eyes are following my hand. And I'm reaching down through the hole. And I'm reaching back up. I'm going to do 6 per side. From here, I'm going to come up into a half kneeling position. I'm going to be starting on my left foot. I'm on the toe of my right foot. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push my hips forward so my knee comes over my toe. And then reset. Push forward, come back and reset. I'm doing 6 per side. After this, we're going to want to add in a little bit of thoracic rotation. So I'm going to make an L. So whatever leg is up, that arm is going to be out to the side. My other one's going to be up by my ear. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to sink forward. And I'm going to rotate towards that front knee. We're not rotating away. We're rotating towards. Come back. Once again, we're doing 6 per side. Next thing up is a plank into a world's greatest. So I'm going to come into a high plank. Everything's nice and stable. I'm going to step through my hands. I'm going to take my left leg is forward to my left hand. I'm going elbow to shin. And then I'm rotating up towards my front hand. And then I'm coming back. I'm stepping back through and stepping through my other foot. From the side, step up, rotate through, come back, step back, the next foot, rotate through. We're going 6 per side. Next, we're going to sit on our bottoms, and we're going to do a rolling 90-90. So I'm slightly further than hip width apart. Keep my feet flat on the floor and keeping an upright posture. I'm going to rotate so my front knee makes a 90-degree angle. My back foot makes a 99-degree angle. I'm also squaring off my hips. From here, I'm picking up my back foot, my back knee, and I'm rolling over, transferring my weight, and again squaring off my hips. Again, we're doing 6 per side. Coming up onto our feet, we're going to get nice and wide, almost in a sumo squat position. We're going to put all our weight onto one side, in this case, all right? And I'm staying low, and I'm just transferring my weight. Again, we're doing 6 per side. My chest is staying up, and all I'm doing is shifting my weight from one foot to the other. From here, we're going to squat down, grab our toes, and then extension above our heads, and come on up. Again, we're reaching down, having under our toes, pulling up just a little bit, and then an overhead, and then up. We're going to do 6 total. From here, you can hold on to something if you need to, but we are going to go up, out into a hip opener. We're going to internally rotate our hip down and underneath us. And then we're going to go into extension and swing it through. You're doing 6 per side. In the hip you are working on, that foot should never touch the ground. So from the side, going up, I'm going out, I'm rotating my hip, and I'm extending and coming through. For this, we're going to go into a single leg RDL with a knee hike. So I'm going to bring my knee up, just like in the last one. I'm hinging at my hips into extension, keeping a flat back throughout, and I'm driving that knee forward. Going up, going back, I'm driving my knee forwards. After this, if you have the space, you can go into A and C skips. If you have the space, you can go into what is called an A skip. So what you're going to do is start up by marching. So my opposite hand and opposite knee, I'm going to come up. So just motion to spot. So quick little pop. It's an explosive movement. We're going to do it. You're going to go forwards there, backwards, back. So doing it backwards, it's the same thing. Start by marching. Then add a little pop. And then you're going to add movement. Next up is a C skip. So it can be a little bit tricky. So what it is, it's the same as an A, except up on 1, down on 2, like you're playing hopscotch. So up on 1, down on 2. 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 It shouldn't be up on 1, squat. It's just a touch, like you're playing hopscotch. Do this forwards and backwards. It's going to look like this. Going backwards. If you don't have the space for that, what we're going to do instead is 6 jump squats. So I'm getting nice along to my squat. I'm using my arms behind me as momentum, and I'm pushing off, making sure I'm landing back in that squat position. That's a good warm-up, a lot of thoracic rotation, a lot of hips, getting into that upper body. This is one way you can warm up safely before jumping in to your workout.